Well, here we are again, folks. Hooping it up with TooT. We got us a blade train, a turbine blade train, a wind turbine blade train, that is. Approaching southbound, just across the Moines River Bridge. That's supposed to be a cornfield out there, believe it or not. Mississippi River is on the rise. Boy, they just creeping across that bridge these days. They must have done some more damage to another blade or two the other day or something. So I noticed they've got these all turned a different way. Instead of having them one blade facing one direction and the next the other, these are all facing one way. Just a bit chilly out here today, folks. Got down doggone near freezing last night. As the sun's going down today, it's dropping right down there mighty fast again tonight. Had an awful lot of rain up in Minnesota and eastern and northern Iowa a few days ago. A couple weeks ago, they had a blizzard up there in Minnesota. Plenty of snow from that one. Just about the time that snow was getting into the Mississippi River Basin, we got this big rain event. I mean, it rained like mad up there in southern Minnesota, central Minnesota. All that pouring down the Mississippi River, so there should be a pretty good sized flood coming up here. I imagine this railroad track will be shut down here in about a week or so. This highway over here that goes by here, the Highway 61, it's got about 5 foot before it gets up on that. But this railroad track down there below here, after it gets south of Alexandria, Missouri, there's some pretty low places down in there, so it won't be much longer. It'll be above the tracks and shut this down. So there you go. Fairly unusual thing, a blade train and the Mississippi River flood in the background and foreground, actually. I would certainly hate to be anywhere near these things in a typical Iowa really heavy thunderstorm. I don't think them blades stand up too well when the wind gets up to around hurricane force. There we go. We're starting to pick up speed again now. Must have to take that off the bridge. Yeah, well, see, they're all pointed this way, so that the blade tips ain't pointing into any superstructures they may be crossing. That way, if they hit, they just kind of brush up against it and not clip the tips off. See new development. I'm meaning to get up there before we go under a complete shutdown for the coronavirus and get up to the plant. Boy, it looks like I missed my opportunity. I wanted to get some shots of them putting that train together up there, but didn't get around to it. Around to it, come on, I know these things wobble like crazy. I don't think this train ever going to get up to the tracks. It's a slow boat to China all the way to its destination, which hopefully ain't China. There you go, folks. Ain't it cool? When's the last time you seen a whole bunch of turbine blades rolling down the railroad tracks? So we're bringing you something here from hooping it up with TooT. That's a little bit unusual. Something you just don't see every day. Mississippi River flooding and wind turbine blades on flat cars. Tell your friends and neighbors. Subscribe. Hooping it up with TooT. See? Let's get started on this little project of railroad videos. I'm also a weather chasing nut. Went out the other day. The National Weather Service issued a PDS statement last Saturday. That is not a potential probable. That is a particularly dangerous situation. Now, to all the thunderstorms I had to choose from, boy, there's something that was really monkeying with them that day. They was getting a bunch of low-level inflow from other storm complexes off to the east and southeast that was cool and dry, not really giving them the food they needed. But there was one, and I picked that one out of the bunch, and I started chasing it. Doggone it. 15 miles after I had to give up the chase, it finally popped. I had to give her up at a little place called Terre Haute, Illinois, and about a mile or so north of there, we get to an intersection where all three roads leaving that intersection were gravel, and they kind of twist and wind and curve all over the place, and that's just wasn't going to get it. I had to give up. Plus, those storms the other day, this is no kidding. They had a forward velocity, and particularly when I was chasing. I checked with the boys up in Davenport at the National Weather Service. They indicated that storm had a forward velocity of 80 miles an hour. I never heard of such thing. Most supercells only run about maybe 30 mile an hour forward. But yeah, the atmosphere just really loaded up that day. Why nothing happened around here is beyond me. I saw clouds that didn't even have anvils on them, nor rain falling out from underneath them. Sprouting funnel clouds. I was dumbfounded. That doesn't happen very often. I've only seen maybe that happen once in 40 years of chasing. Well, shoot, folks. Looks like he's going to grind to a halt. Might be stopping at Alexandria for a crew change. We might just mosey on down that way and find out if that is what's going on. Because he is down to almost stopped. Well, this engineer's got a real smooth hand. I mean, he ain't gonna let that load shift for diddly squat. So I think they've caught some hell from see, even as sweetly as gently as he stopped, there was still a noise. Did you hear them blades flexing a little bit when he stopped? Wow. How would you like to be a truck driver, pulling one of them suckers up the road with a little bit of a breeze blowing? Between it wobbling and it catching the wind, that'd be an almost, oh, buddy. That would be a job there. Well, we're going to give her up at this end. We're going to run on down to Alexandria and see what the devil is going on. There you go. Hooping it up a toot. Yeehaw! Toot, toot.